So Darvin Ham finally spoke on his Laker exit, and a few things were revealed. First of all, he had quite a bit of a demand as a head coach after the firing. And another thing, he had an expectation to actually grow in the position, especially after leading the team through a ton of injuries and different lineups. And another thing, he was quite shocked on the firing due to the fact that he had success despite the Lakers going through a ton of injuries. But we're going to break this down layer by layer, as the Lakers are in a very unique position because after the Russell Westbrook debacle, a player that's held in high regards with respect among other players, they sort of took his reputation and tried to drag it through the mud. And make no mistake about it, across the league, other stars / superstars or just players, they're watching how the Lakers are moving. And in a way, it's sullying the Lakers' reputation because we all know LeBron James is running the show. But if other stars tend to join, their names and reputation may get dragged through the mud. But before we hear from Darvin Ham, let's hear what Patrick Beverley had to say when he ran into Darvin Ham during the Vegas Summer League.
I'm playing my game baccarat, getting smoked. My ass bent over wrong. You see me. They taking turns on me.
You was losing.
Right?
You was losing
like a motherfucker.
No, you were ping-ponging from table to table. You said, I go over here.
I think they was calling me. I think they was
There you
calling
go
me.
to this table. Lewis, you better go back to this table.
And mind you, and I just got done securing a bag upstairs from Israeli team. I mean, this is happening while we was in Summer League Vegas. I see Coach Ham walk past. I ain't seen Coach Ham on a personal level since I left Lakers. Right. See Coach Ham. Coach Ham come up to me. What up? I don't even know his move. I'm just, what up? Can I get 5 minutes? I'm like, oh shit. Okay. Oh, what up, Ham? What up? I just want to let you know, Pat, I apologize. Like, oh shit. Fuck. You know, as a coach, never supposed to apologize. Motherfucking decisions you make is decisions you make. Why? Because you the motherfucking coach.
Right.
Apologize, Pat. You was right. You was right.
What were you right about?
Need to practice more. Fuck that. We need to do more. Need to do more. Can't just win off talent. Need to do more. Fuck that. Fuck that. We need to do more. Fuck it. We need to rep it. Gotta rep it. Need to rep it. I'm fucking confused. Rep it. We don't have really time to practice our schedule. Fuck that, coach. Film it. Rep it. There's ways you can rep it. Walk through it. Everybody's shoes untied.
And you were suggesting that, and he was.
No, it wasn't. He just had a lot. He had a lot on his plate. First year coach. He coming from the East. He trying to balance. You got Russ. You got AD. You got Bron. You got fucking LeBron James. Like you got the fucking LA Lakers. Like, god damn, I dreamed about playing for the Lakers. Now I'm the fucking coach. Like, you feel me? Like, he was assistant coach there. Like, it's a lot going on. Now,
right.
So you ain't gonna listen to Pat Bev. Not at that time. You know, come on, Pat. You talk your shit again. Oh, fuck that, coach. We confused. Don't nobody know nothing. Rep it.
Yeah.
And then fast forward, and you was right. If you don't rep it, your ass will be out.
And sure enough.
Feel me? So
2 years.
But for me, because I want to be a coach, and I understand it's hard to apologize. As a coach, motherfucker, I ran the play at the end of the game. I'm not apologize. That's the play I thought I ran. Fuck it, we were wrong. On to the next one. That's the coaching mentality you're supposed to have. So for him to even say that, and it was like, damn. And then he hit me at the end, was like, yeah, man, you got Russ' number? I want to reach out to him too. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Really?
Gangster. So shout out to Coach Ham.
And then what, you just got back to losing at Baccarat?
So right there, Pat Bev gives great insight to some of the dynamics that are playing out with the Lakers, and Darvin Ham asking him about Russell Westbrook, a player whose name got dragged through the mud. It seems like he was trying to get an apology out of Westbrook, trying to get his contact information. But the commonality in LA is LeBron James being there. Throughout his career, we've seen coaches make the NBA Finals and eventually get fired a year later. David Blatt in Cleveland. We've seen Frank Vogel in his second year after winning a championship, going through 40 different starting lineups and just a ton of injuries, get fired. And now, of course, in a very similar situation, Darvin Ham goes through the same thing. But Coach Ham sat down with Mark Spears, and this is what he had to say upon his Laker exit. You guys check it out.
To do as well as I did, I swear to God, anywhere else I'm probably looking at an extension with what I did. I'm not talking about feelings. I'm talking actual facts. They go from not making it to the playoffs to the Final Four in the NBA, the conference finals. And then you win the in-season tournament, navigate through all the injuries, and win both of your play-in games to get to the playoffs. People always talk about us losing to Denver, but they never talk about how we got to Denver. We beat a kick-ass young squad in Memphis, and we beat Golden State.
Now, to be fair, they was going through a ton of chaos, but to accomplish and beat those teams, even though Ja Morant had a few distractions with his Instagram posting and all the gun incidents that season, so Memphis really wasn't on point. And also the Golden State Warriors getting through a 7-game series with the Sacramento Kings, they were on the downhill. So the Western Conference in that year's playoffs was kind of weak, but still, for the Lakers to get to the Western Conference Finals, it was still a feat in itself. And he had more to say about his Laker exit, of how he thought he solidified his position and just created the breathing room to grow in that spot.
I'm not a mudslinger, and I'm not going to wait until I'm 51 to become one. You feel like you did enough to sustain in one spot. I felt like I did that. I get it. The franchise I'm working for, the expectations can be unrealistic at certain points in time. To be 33 to 49 when I was hired, with an unbalanced roster, turn that around, make it to the Western Conference Finals. The very next year, we were a +10 in wins, going from 33 to 49 to 43 to 39. And guys got paid on my watch. It went from a lot of unknown scenarios to I think we have a little bit of a core. And then we got hit with the injury bug like crazy last season. We might have been top 5 in games lost to injury. It's being reported like I'm just throwing some lineups up against the wall to see what sticks. No man, we were really navigating a lot, from guys being hurt to having the oldest player in the league to navigating AD's injury history. It was a lot. Some of the shit that was coming out, wow, bro, I don't know X's and O's. I was winging it. Dude, that was the most disappointing stuff, how mean and so much stuff people are saying online. The best thing I could do was block out the outside noise. I haven't talked to anybody, Ham said. When we played the Lakers in the preseason, I said hello to a couple of guys. Jackson Hayes, Cam Reddish, D'Angelo Russell, Gabe Vincent. But not really, man. LeBron ran past the bench and we had a little bit of small talk. There is no ill will for me. Their situation is what it is.
Now, once again, Darvin Ham is in a balancing act because he really can't say too much about the league's figurehead, LeBron James. That is the moneymaker for the NBA. And he has been the common denominator in this whole situation. All these head coaches getting fired, especially after making NBA final appearances or even winning a championship. But the way the NBA media was talking about him last season, as if he didn't know the X's and O's, they made it seem like he was just tossing out a bunch of random lineups. We don't hear this kind of talk this season with JJ Redick being there and the Lakers still seeing the same results, minus the injuries. But this is where the Laker organization should come in at. They show a lot of support for JJ Redick, but we really haven't seen the same type of backing for Darvin Ham when he was there. And that's why I said the Lakers right now, they're fighting a few things at the same time. Them trying to find their positioning in this post-Kobe Bryant era as being a competitive franchise that still have those championship expectations year in, year out. That transition has not been smooth ever since Kobe got his Achilles injury. We've seen players like LaMarcus Aldridge say, he didn't want to go to LA. They're not serious about winning. We've seen Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, numerous free agents actually make a pivot and not choose LA as their free agent destination. And in this current landscape with so many outlets for coaches as well as players to get their narratives out, the Lakers are navigating an interesting landscape because they have dragged Russell Westbrook's reputation almost into the ground. And just seeing Darvin Ham have a lot of interesting suitors after he was fired from the Lakers. He chose to take a break for a year, but he could have instantly got a job in the NBA right after that. His phone was definitely ringing. But these are definitely interesting times in LA as the roster moves look very similar this season as to when Darvin Ham was the coach, but the support around JJ Redick is a lot different. But we'll see. It seems like chaos has been a thing in LA for a good minute now, ever since Magic Johnson stepped down from being the president of basketball operations. Lakers got to be careful. They're slowly becoming the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA. And that's very far from the championship aura that Dr. Buss had created for this franchise.